Hello, and welcome back to another Let's Party video. This video is also featuring stamp sets from the latest collection from Catherine Pooler called Let's Party. I have used this fun stamp set, called Yay Gifts. And who doesn't like presents, huh? I really like the look of this sentiment here, so I am going to try something with an array of colors. So I picked out Tiara, Orange Peel, Bellini, Cora Cabana, Samba, and Rockin' Red. I had an idea in my head and I made it kind of difficult for myself by using the MISTI, but I wasn't sure just how, I thought this was going to be simpler than it was, but I think it might have been simpler to do it with a acrylic block. But I love using my MISTI, so I did use it for this. So my idea basically was to stamp the Yay in one of the colors each and kind of just make a background, like a pattern paper. I know I'm a bit of a one-trick pony because I do this quite a lot. This is one of my favorite ways of just kind of stretching my stamps, I guess you could say, and using color, which I love. So if you want to call me a one-trick pony, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So I used my stamp scrubber from Picket Studios, which you can also find in the Catherine Pooler shop. And I've cleaned the stamp off in between almost every color, except for when I went from Tiara to Orange Peel and Orange Peel to Bellini. Because, and also Samba to Rockin' Red, because obviously I don't want the colors to overlap and contaminate. Now, in this video, I could have skipped over a lot more of this, because I have actually skipped over a lot of it. But I wanted to show you basically all of the things that I'm not going to say went wrong, but where I made things a little bit difficult for myself. Because what I should have done is basically I should have taped this down to my work mat and used the grids, or maybe even a T-ruler or just a normal ruler, to help me keep the sentiment straight. But nope, I had to go make it very difficult for myself and use the MISTI. But I love my MISTI, so why not? Anyway, you can see here how it's kind of skipping and adding lots of bits and pieces, because I must have been at this for, I don't know, a good 20 minutes? And who's got time to sit and watch someone stamp and stamp and stamp the same sentiment over and over again, right? Nobody. So, you're welcome. I decided to skip all that. I might be on a little bit of a caffeine high, I must admit. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep it to stay on the straight and narrow and keep it to card making for now. So here I am just finishing off the last bits, and I guess the one thing that was helpful with the MISTI was that when the stamp overlapped, I could use the stamp on my grid paper as a sort of like a guide where to put my stamp the next time. Just, that was probably the only thing that made it easier to use the MISTI. But other than that, I should have just probably used the acrylic block. And then I did also make it quite difficult for myself by trying to be smart and not have to move the stamp set so much, which meant I had to mix and match the colors. That did not work out as well as I thought it would. But in the end, I got a fun, colorful background, and that was the main objective. For the second one, I decided to use one color for each row, which made it a lot simpler. So I ended up with a bit of a sort of ombre look on this one. And I think, you all know me, I'm an ombreaholic as well. So I think I prefer that one. But if you were to mix and match the colors, it could maybe be fun even to do sort of wilder colors. So you go like blue, greens, red, purple, all sorts. And the fun thing about these cards is that I have only used the Yay stamp. Only. For all of it. Yes, you heard that correctly. So here, instead of using ink, I am going to heat emboss the yay on black cardstock with white embossing pad. And I decided I'm going to use 3 on each card. So I have stamped up 6 right away. And so I did the 3 and then I added powder. And then I did another 3. And then we heat embossed those. Even though the Wow embossing pad is slow drying, I wanted to make sure that I had super good coverage. And you know, the best way to get a good coverage is to stamp and then add your embossing powder as soon as you can. So there's 3. And then we're gonna add the other 3. And then we are setting this with the heat tool. And this is, you know, same old magic as heat embossing is. But I have skipped over this part because it is literally the same sentiments 6 times over. So once these were heat embossed and cooled down, I used my little Gemini Go to cut these out using the coordinating die cut. I've used a little bit of post-it tape as well to keep the die in place when I'm cutting these out. Because I still haven't kind of figured out how to, this should be so simple, how to turn the sandwich upside down. I have found that a little bit tricky to get to grips with, but you know, I might get there eventually, who knows. So here we are, faffing as usual with how to do the actual layout. And at first I thought I'm gonna do them slightly differently, but then I decided, you know what, no, the backgrounds are different enough, so we are just going to do them pretty similar. So with a bit of press and seal, we are picking those up and then just adding a bit of liquid glue to the back. And I used the Lawn Fawn liquid glue tube. And because of the genius of the press and seal, you just turn that over, press down, seal, and then reveal. So simple. This is such a genius hack. It really is. And it makes things so simple when it comes to like bits and pieces that you want on a card. And you know exactly how you want them, but how do you get them upside down so you can glue them down? This is the hack for you if this is something you struggle with. And once that's stuck down, that's those 2 cards done. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And because of the kind of neutral-ish color scheme, these can go for everything. These can even be like masculine birthday cards. Or graduation, or yay, you finally got your driver's license, or whatever. Anything that needs celebrating. Any type of achievement that needs celebrating. Go yay! I may be a chronic overuser of the word yay, but I'm okay with that. So that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed these cards, and we'll try it the easy way if you do try to attempt to recreate these. But thank you so much for stopping by today. I have linked everything down below with the compensated affiliate links for your convenience. Thank you so much if you support me shopping using these links. Thanks. Bye-bye now.